Hi, my name is Christy, and this is OneNote, the desktop version. I downloaded it from Microsoft 365 online, and I like the desktop version because it does load your notes a little faster and has some more functionality in the toolbar than the online version does. The first thing that we're going to look at is over here, you have your notebook. So you can create a notebook, and then within that notebook, I use it as to organize my chapters of my books and like textbooks. And then in the next column, I add the pages, or I guess technically they would be chapters in the textbooks. So these are like sections in the textbooks, and then these are chapters. You can organize it however you want, obviously. So then in our main window, I have all of my notes. You can also add screen captures, which is really nice because I watch a lot of videos, a lot of demos, and so I can capture the screen, put it in the note, and then make notes about it. You can double click pretty much anywhere within this window and add notes as you go along. If, you wanna put a note next to here and maybe put an arrow, that kind of thing, you can do that. And you do that just by doing I usually do it by draw. And you can draw arrow. Sometimes it'll straighten out the line for you, sometimes it won't. But yeah, so move that however you want. Also, make sure you click on your little pointer arrow again, because then you'll just keep drawing all over the page. So, that's pretty cool. And then I typically will organize my chapters with corresponding pages under them. And so you can do that just by making things into sub pages. So we can, make this a sub page. And so it'll just move it over, which is a nice visual for me at least, just to look at which sections I have and organize them accordingly. As far as like fonts and stuff goes, it's pretty basic, has, your bullet points, numbering systems, bold, italic, underline. You can change the color, highlight stuff. I highlight things a lot. If anyone's taking CIS 140 and 145, this is going to look kind of familiar to you. My notes. So, anyway, biggest thing I want people to know about is to make sure that if you are using the desktop app, you want to make sure that you're syncing it to your online account. And how we make sure we do that is by going down to File and then Options and then Sync. And make sure that you're syncing your notebooks automatically. This makes sure that when you go onto a completely different device, like sometimes I do note taking at work for school. They're really nice and let me do some school. And I can go online there. And even though I don't have the same access to the notebook on my desktop at work, I can still get to the same notes on my um, online account. So I was gonna show you that maybe. Okay, so here is my 365 online. And so as you can see, I have my OneNote here that I can open within my browser and still get to the same notes that I have on my desktop. So, and then I can do that from any device. Like I said, it takes a little longer to load some of this stuff, so just give it a chance and it'll load it up fine. Sometimes you'll get error messages saying that your notes aren't syncing, so just make sure that the previous revisions of your notes all match up. You can also share your notebooks with people. Sometimes there's some notes I have that are on my work account, and so I'll have to share with myself. And just like you would share any other 365 document, you do it through here through an email. You can choose what permissions they have, that kind of thing. So, yeah, that's pretty much OneNote in a nutshell. It's a really, really useful tool. I like it a lot, and you guys should try it.